Kobe. Hey, what's good guys? My name's Chris. Welcome back to the official WearTesters.com YouTube channel. Today we got a detailed look and breakdown on these potential bad boys right here. This, my friends, is the Nike LeBron 20. For those of you guys that wanted to see the box, this is kind of what it is. They got the pull-out drawer style box again. They've got a number of achievements on the front. It's dual papered, pink lined, kind of like Machine Gun Kelly type of shit right here. Or his current Machine Gun Kelly. Are you about that life? Yeah. Besides the shoes themselves, my favorite thing that came inside that box is this bad boy right here. We got a tech breakdown. It's beautiful. So first things first, that traction looks and feels awesome. The only one caveat that I have for it right now, at least from about here up the very tip of the forefoot, is very shallow. So if you were to take these outside, not sure why you would. These were $200. For a low top too, that's crazy. Well, I guess it's not that crazy. Today's standards, it's pretty average.
It's still high.
It's still very expensive, but still. I wouldn't personally spend $200 on something that I would take outside. There's plenty of shoes that are sitting at the Nike outlet right now that I would rather go and grab one of those. But for indoor use, this just feels like it's gonna be like Kobe level. That's high praise. Also, the midfoot right here has got a nice hefty carbon fiber shank. You can't see a lot of it, but what you can see and what you can feel out of it, it feels amazing. So I'm really glad that that's back on there. I can't even remember when the last time they used the carbon fiber shank in a LeBron, but feel free to let me know. I can't remember off the top of my head, but feel free to let me know. And then you've got the Dunk Man right there on the heel. I really like the way that it looks because it's got a little bit of his little details and things like that. Like you could really tell that this LeBron right there reminds me a lot of the Air Jordan 2011 when they had that heel jump man and it had all the little creases from his clothes and all that. Man, I love that stuff. Now the midsole is full Cushlon, which I think is fantastic. I've been bigging up Cushlon since it was like on the CP3 models. A lot of people are late to the party, but I'm glad that you're here because Cushlon is f***ing awesome. In addition to that, we've got a very large volume heel zoom unit. This right here is from the 2K4s, but I believe that they use the same setup throughout the 2K5s, the Kobe 1s, the originals, and so on and so forth. So if you were looking for something like large volume like that in the heel, like it's great, dude. These style units are usually 8 to 10 millimeters thick, which is awesome. It's a hefty unit. Hefty. Lots of nice spring back inside there as well. In the forefoot though, it looks like there's a Zoom Turbo unit. They don't say that specifically on the shoe or on the tech breakdown, but the little rendering or whatever looks just like a Zoom Turbo unit like what was in the Kyrie 6 and the Kyrie 7s. As far as how it feels on foot, I think that it feels great. Just from a try-on perspective, again, very Kobe-esque. So if you were missing that in today's sneaker market, because it's hard to get a Pro Tro around here. What's that dude? The dude that does the...
Oh, the top TikTok guy?
Is he really?
Yeah.
Wow, that's cool. Doesn't even have to say anything.
I know.
What a lucky guy. The insole is the dark ortholites. As you guys probably know by now, this is the only ortholite insole I really like. It's more of a performance-based insole, so it's a lot more dense. They're very sticky right now. So when you start wearing these, like if you get the shoe in and you need to switch this out to an orthotic, make sure that you take the insole out right away, because when you start to wear this stuff, it heats up with your foot with all your moisture. Yeah. And this will adhere itself to the inside of the shoe. And then if that happens, your only real option is to take like a hair dryer, put it on a low heat setting, and wait a few minutes, and then you'll be able to loosen up the glue and pull it out. But either way, I like this. I think it's cool. But again, if you needed a better insole than what they actually come with, there's plenty of different insoles on the aftermarket, so you can go ahead and check that out. And again, I think that they're f***ing comfortable. Like, man, Nike basketball is coming hard right now. I love it because there's so much competition. Puma's killing it, Li Ning's killing it, Ant is killing it. Finally, Nike is like, it feels like they're back. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. One thing that I will say when you do put the shoe on, this little outrigger section right here, you sit within it just a little bit. I think that's just enough to make sure that you don't roll over the footbed, which is awesome. I do wish that you sat a little bit lower, but with the thickness of the Zoom unit, it kind of takes up most of the cavity that would be in the heel. That's about as low as you could probably go without it taking away too much cushion. But I can feel that right on my pinky toe, so just letting you guys know, especially for you wide footers, that might be an issue. The materials don't look like anything special. They also don't feel like anything special. It feels like a sweater or something. Like it feels like something that your grandma would knit, but it feels good, man. Like in this stuff right here, because it's all woven like that, it's gonna be hella strong, kind of like Kedora mesh or the Leno weave stuff without being plastic feeling. So I do like this. I love all the leather hits though. There's leather piping, the eye stays leather, the tongue is leather, there's a little leather patch on the back. There's 2 swooshes on there, one of them is leather. This is sick. This might be my favorite LeBron of all time, besides the Soldier 3s. I also really like that they made his own like paisley print that's got his own like heritage throughout his career in there. It's on the outrigger section. It's also on the medial toe. Again, kind of reminds me of the Jordan series, but the Jordan 20. Remember when they did the strap with the laser print and it was talking about all 20 years of his history? It's kind of what this reminds me of right here. Oh, and that's for the 20. Might be a coincidence.
Cool shirt.
What? You like my shirt? This is actually going to be available starting 9/16. There's going to be a limited run, so make sure that if you were interested that you follow Sense Apparel at Sense Apparel, both on Twitter and Instagram. You can go to senseapparel.com, sign up for the email newsletter. It'll give you an email like right before the launch. I can't remember what video it was, but we did a giveaway for the first person that guessed like every one of these like in order. The first person to do it with a super thanks. Big shout out to everybody that participated. There is a winner. We already contacted him. When the shirt's released, we will send him one for free. In case you guys were wondering, that's from Masters of the Universe. That is from Voltron. That's from Transformers, that's from Thundercats, and that is from G.I. Joe. Now that you guys know, knowing it's half the battle, so let's keep it moving. The interior liner is something that is new, at least according to what I can remember from Nike. Luckily, they included this little breakdown right here because it says it's Nike Sphere. What the f does that mean? I really don't know. If I'm gonna guess, it looks like Swiss cheese in there. It looks like there's a lot of little craters within the foam. So what I'm assuming is that the more that you wear these, the more that you're gonna pack that foam down with your sweat, with all your gameplay, and it should mold to the back of your foot. That's just an assumption. It's not official or anything. It's what I believe will happen. I don't get any heel slip personally. I went true to size. I think they fit perfect. Some people might want to go up half a size though, because my toe is right at the edge. It's like how I like my shoes to fit. But I believe again, once that sphere breaks in and molds to your feet, or at least the back part of your foot, I think that the fit is going to get better and better with the more wear that they actually get. And hopefully people are getting these to wear, whether they're on court, off court, doesn't matter. Just wear your shoes, man. Wear them. They're so comfortable. There's so much work that gets put into these things. Appreciate it. There's all kinds of little LeBron Easter eggs per usual. I'm not going to point them out because, like I said before, I don't remember what video that was. The 37s? Thank you. Jinx, she owes me a soda. But out of all the little Easter eggs that are on the shoe, my favorite one is not really an Easter egg at all, but it's the little lace dubray at the bottom. I just like it. I don't know why. It's just one of those things that when I see it, I like it. I like it a lot. But with all that being said, thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for a performance review. I believe a couple of our testers actually got these, so there will be a performance review in the coming weeks. Feel free to leave your thoughts down below in the comment section. Do you feel that this is the best LeBron that we've seen in quite a while? Since what, the 10, 11, 12? I think those were like the best ones. I mean, the 7 and the 8 obviously too, the 9. There was a good chunk of years. I mean, LeBron's had some good shoes. But sound off below and let us know. Also, do you like that these are real Kobe-esque? Because I think it's awesome. It could be just a coincidence. Obviously, he's on the Lakers, but whatever the reason is, I'm here for it. I heard that he just didn't like the 19s, like too much air, and so they just revised the entire thing. So that's what I was told. But sound off below, let us know. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you sign up for the newsletter. The shirt is dope.
Shut up and take my money.
And thank you once again. So until next time, guys, have a good one.